I'll visit you.
Our duty to your honor.
Your loves, as mine to you. Farewell. My father's spirit in arms, all is not well. I doubt some foul play. Would the night were come! Till then, sit still, my soul. Foul deeds will rise, though all the earth overwhelm them to men's eyes.
And necessaries are embarked. Farewell. And sister, as winds give benefits, convoy is assistant. Do not sleep, but let me hear from you.
Do you doubt that?
Oh. And for Hamlet, the triumph of his honor, hold it a fashion and a toy in blood. A violet and a youth, the primary nature. Forward, not permanent. Sweet, not lasting. The perfume and suppliance of a minute, no more.
No more but so.
Think on it no more. His greatness weighed. His will is not his own, for he himself is subject to his birth. He may not, as unvalued persons do, call for himself. For on his choice depends the safety and health of this whole state. Then why but loss your honor may sustain it. With too creative ear you list his songs, or lose your heart, or open your taste treasure to his unmastered importunity. Fear it, Ophelia. Fear it. And keep you in the rear of your affections, out of the shot and danger of desire.
I shall the effect of this good lesson keep as watchman to my heart. But good, my brother, do not as some ungracious pastors do, show me the steep and thorny way to heaven, whilst like a puffed and reckless libertine himself the primrose path of dalliance treads, and ranks not his own reed.
Oh, fear me not. I stay too long. Well, to hear my father comes.
Yet here, Laertes! Aboard, for shame the wind sits in the shoulder of your sail and you are stayed for. There, my blessing with thee. And these few precepts in thy memory see thou character. Give thy thoughts no tongue, nor any unproportioned thought his act. Be thou familiar, but by no means vulgar. Those friends thou hast, grapple them to thy soul with hoops of steel. Give every man thy ear, but few thy voice. Take each man's censure, but reserve thy judgment. Neither a borrower nor a lender be, for loan oft loses both itself and friend, and borrowing dulls the edge of husbandry. This above all, to thine own self be true, and it must follow as the night the day thou canst not be false to any man. Farewell, my blessing season this in thee.
Most humbly do I take my leave, my lord.
The time invites you, go, your servants tend.
Farewell, Ophelia, and remember well what I've said to thee.
'Tis in my memory locked, and you yourself shall keep the key of it.
Farewell.
What is, Ophelia, he hath told you?
So please you, something touching the Lord Hamlet.
Marry, well methought. 'Tis told me he hath very often late given private time to you, and you yourself have of your audience been most free and bounteous. If it be so, as so 'tis put on me, I must tell you in the way of caution, you do not understand yourself so clearly as it behooves my daughter and your honor. What is between you? Give me up the truth.
He hath, as of late, made many tenders of his affection to me.
Affection! Pooh! You speak like a green girl, unsifted in such matters of perilous circumstance. Do you believe his tenders, as you call them?
I do not know what, I should think.
Mary, I'll teach you. You should think yourself a baby, that you have taken these tenders for true pay, which are not sterling. Tender yourself more dearly, daughter, or not to crack the wind. A poor phrase running it thus, you'll tender me a fool.
He hath importuned me, my lord, with honorable fashion.
Aye, fashion you may call it. Go to, go to.
Have given countenance to his speech with almost all the holy vows of heaven.
Aye, springes to catch woodcocks. I do know when the blood burns how prodigal the tongue lends the soul vows, but these blazes, daughter, giving more light than heat, extinct in both, even in their promise, as it is a making, you must not take for fire. From this time, be somewhat scanter of your maiden presence, and set your entreatments at a higher rate than a command to parley. This is for all. I would not, in plain terms, from this time forth have you so slander any moment leisure as to give words or talk with the Lord Hamlet. Look to it, I charge you. Come your ways.
Shall obey, my lord.
I think it lacks of 12.
No, it is struck.
Indeed, I heard it not. Then it draws nearer the season, wherein its spirit held his wont to walk. But stop, look, where it comes!
Angels and ministers of grace defend us. Be thou a spirit of health or goblin damned. Bring with thee airs from heaven or blast from hell. Be thy intense wicked or charitable. Thou comest in such a questionable shape that I will speak to thee. I'll call thee Father. Oh, answer me!
It beckons you, as if in some imperfect deed desire, to you alone!
Look at what courteous action raise you to a more removed ground. But do not go with
No,
it.
by no means.
It will not speak, and I will follow.
Do not, my lord.
Why, what should be the fear? I do not set my life in his fee and for my soul. What can it do to that, being a thing as immortal as itself? It waves me forth again, I will follow.
Do not, my lord. Bewildered, shall not
My
go.
faith cries out, still am I called. By heaven, I'll make a ghost of him that lets me. I say away. Go on, I'll follow thee.
He waxes desperate with imagination.
Let's follow. 'Tis not fit us to obey him.
Where wilt thou lead me? Speak! We'll go no further.
Mark me.
I will.
My hour is almost come when I to sulphurous and tormenting flames must render up myself.
Alas, poor ghost.
Pity me not, but lend thy serious hearing to what I shall unfold.
Speak. I am bound to hear.
So art thou to revenge when thou shalt hear.
What?
I am thy father's spirit, doomed for a certain term to walk the night, and for the day confined to fasted fires. For the foul crimes committed in my days of nature are burnt and purged away. List, list, oh list, if ever thou didst thy dear father love,
Oh, God.
revenge his most foul murder.
Murder!
Murder most foul, as in best it is, but in this most foul, strange and unnatural.
Haste me to know it, that I with wings as swift as meditation or the thoughts of love may sweep to my revenge.
I find the act. 'Tis given out that sleeping within an orchard, a serpent stung me. And know thou, noble youth, the serpent that did sting thy father's life now wears his crown.
Oh, my prophetic soul, my uncle.
An incestuous, that adulterate beast, with witchcraft of his wit, with traitorous gifts. Oh, wicked wits and gifts to have the power so to seduce. One to a shameful lust, the hand of my most seeming virtuous queen. Oh, hand that would have fallen off was there. From me, whose love was of that dignity that it went hand in hand, even in the vows I made to her in marriage, and to decline upon a wretch whose natural gifts were poor to those of mine. But so, methinks I scent the morning air. Brief let me be, sleeping within a orchard. Upon my secure hour thy uncle stole a juice of cursed heaven on the vial, and in the porches of mine ear did pour the leprous distillment. And thus was I, sleeping by a brother's hand, of life, of crown, of queen, at once dispatched, cut off even in the blossoms of my sin, unhoused, disappointed, unannulled, no reckoning made, but sent to my accounts with all the imperfections on my head. Oh, horrible, horrible, most horrible. If thou hast nature in thee, bear it not. Let not the royal bed of Santa Fe be a couch of luxury and damned incest. But howsoever thou pursuest this act, taint not thy mind, nor let thy soul contrive against thy mother aught. Leave her to heaven, and for those thorns that in her bosom lodge, to prick and sting her. Fare thee well at once. The glowworm shows the man to be near, and pales again his unaffectional fire. Adieu, adieu, Hamlet, remember me.
Oh, all you hosts of heaven. Oh, earth. What else? And shall I couple hell? Hold, hold my heart. And you, my sinews, grow not instant old, but bear me swiftly up. Remember thee. Alas, poor ghost, while memory holds a seat in this distracted globe, remember thee. Yea, from the table of my memory, I'll wipe away all trivial fond records, all saws of books, all precious past that youth and observation copied there. And thy commandment all alone shall live within the book and volume of my brain, unmixed with baser matter. Yes, by heaven. Oh, most pernicious woman! Oh, villain, villain, smiling, damn it, villain!
My lord,
My lord.
heaven secure him.
How is my noble lord?
When news, my lord?
Oh, wonderful.
I could, my lord, tell it.
No, you'll reveal it. And now, my good friends, as you are French scholars and soldiers, give me one poor request.
What is, my lord?
Never make known what you have seen tonight.
We will not, my lord.
Nay, but swear it!
Propose the oath.
Never to speak of this that you have seen. Swear it by my dagger.
Oh, but this is wondrous strange.
And therefore, as a stranger, give it welcome. There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio, than are dreamt of in your philosophy. But come, here as before never, so help you mercy. How strange or odd soever I bear myself, as I perchance hereafter shall think meet to put an antic disposition on, that you, at such time seeing me, never shall, with arms encumbered thus, or by this head shake, or by pronouncing of some doubtful phrases, well, well, we know, or if we could and if we would, or there be and if they might, or there is to speak, or such ambiguous giving out, to note that you know aught of me, this not to do. So grace and mercy at your most need help you. Swear.
Swear!
Rest. Rest, perturbed spirit. Let us go in together, gentlemen. And still your fingers on your lips, I pray. The time is out of joint. Oh, cursed spite, that ever I was born to set it right. Nay, come, let's go together.